Before I get into the video, I just want to say I'm doing videos about fight topics now, and I will not be doing reactions or lyric videos because they didn't really work for me, and I'm gonna stick with fighting topics. And the real Logan Paul trailer will be, the actual thing will be coming out soon, so stay tuned for that. So if you're a new subscriber, like and subscribe, and let's get into the video. So what Bruce Lee could have done differently about his life to change his path? Would he have died earlier? Would he have just died later in life? And if he trained more and put his bodies even more through the limit, he would have died earlier. And obviously he did die. I believe it's 32, and he could have lived a longer life. He's proved the limitations of a human. He just took his body to the limit. He did 500 punches on the left, then on the right, separately. And you can tell he wanted to be the best. You can tell he wanted to push his body to the limit. He wanted to get as ripped as he can, and then what happened? He died at 32. He just took himself too far. And even with the kids like Shannon and when Brandon, before, when he was alive, they didn't seem they took themselves to the limit. They didn't seem that they would do these things. And Shannon, I don't think she did any martial arts, but really, you know, Brandon did, but he didn't really want to go on the same path as Bruce. When he died, you can tell that it's like, could be in some gene, it could have happened. And when Brandon died, Shannon got that feeling. It was like, oh crap, it's gonna be me next. But it wasn't, because either she didn't go through the path of martial arts, probably that changed her path. And if Bruce Lee didn't really, how do I put this, didn't go for Kung Fu, really. If he didn't go for that aspect of Kung Fu, because he got embarrassed once in his life, didn't want that to happen again, he went to Ip Man, he trained there, but obviously because of his German descendants, he was a Westerner, and Ip Man didn't really like teaching to Westerners, and but he had respect of Bruce Lee, but the students said to go, and then Bruce Lee went, and then Bruce Lee went to America, and etc. and etc. It's just, Bruce Lee is just like, he took himself to the limit. He, as I'm keeping saying that like a broken record, but he just did. No one can accept that. He just proved that anyone could get ripped and die because of being ripped. There's all these stories about how he died, like his heart exploded, or he had a brain tumor, but really, either way, everyone can conclude he was gonna die. He was gonna die early. You've seen how he puts himself in training, how he trains so much, and he doesn't give his body a rest, and it's kind of ironic that he's really fast, but he died of a painkiller reaction. And it's very unusual for a man of him to die painkiller, just a painkiller reaction. And I've read this book of Bruce Lee's, don't remember what it's called, but he wrote amazing ways how to teach people, and when he was alive he wrote this, of course, and he's talking about how not to treat your kids and etc. But really Bruce did those things, but he didn't think of his health. He said, I don't have regrets. And when you hear someone say that, they know they're gonna die. And that's very worrying. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap this video up, and if you enjoyed it, this little podcast type of thing, then yeah, hit the like, subscribe, and see ya.